Good day. I'm Alyanna, Mariel and Bautista from Group 2 and I will be discussing the data models and its stages. First, let us define what is a data model. A data model is a diagram which displays a set of tables and the relationship between them. A data model is applicable to any software development that involves creation of database objects to store and manipulate data. A data model has 3 stages or phases. First is the conceptual data model. Next is the logical data model, and lastly the physical data model. Now that we've defined the data model, let us now tackle its first phase, the conceptual data model. A conceptual data model consists of square shapes connected to different set of lines. The square shape represents the entity of the data, and the line represents the relationship between the entities. This is the most abstract level data model or summary level data model. It focuses on the big picture and the really important strategic objectives that will ensure prosperity for the organisation. It defines the scope, business requirements and general rules of the system to be designed. It's often used for communicating ideas. And in strategic data projects, a conceptual data model can be easily drawn on a piece of paper or on a whiteboard. It doesn't need to be a digital document, as this model can be easily quick to change and can be rapidly updated. The next one is the logical data model. Here in the logical data model, the squared entities consist of attributes that describes the entities of data. Logical data model is detailed than conceptual data model. This model establishes the structure of data elements and the relationships among them. It is independent of the physical database that details how the data will be implemented. The logical data model takes the elements of conceptual data modelling a step further by adding more information to them for. It serves as a blueprint for use data and business requirements. Data marketing tools like Erwin or Power Designer can be used to create logical data models. Last is the physical data model. Looks similar to a logical data model, only however there are significant changes. In physical data model, the entities are referred as tables and attributes are now called columns. The names of the tables are now database compatible names. This model defines all of the logical database components and services that are required to build a database or can be the layout of an existing database. It consists of the table's structure, column names and values, foreign and primary keys and the relationships among the table's 5. It is created using the native database language of the database management system, FAIT. Now that we have discussed the 3 stages, let's now backtrack on how they are different to each other. The conceptual data model, it provides a high-level view of the data structures, focusing on the entities and their relationships. It is used for communicating ideas and in strategic data projects. It defines the scope of a business solution without going into any details. It is independent of any database management system setup. In logical data mode, it provides more details, including attributes, primary and foreign keys. It is used for the actual design of the database. It includes operational and transactional entities. It is still independent of the actual DBMs, but may take into consideration the specific database system if it affects the design. Lastly, from physical data model, it provides the technical implementation details. It defines all of the logical database components and services that are required to build a database. It consists of the table's structure, column names and values, foreign primary keys and the relationships among the tables. It's created using the native database language of the database management system, BMDLS. That's all for the data models. I hope you have learned from this discussion. Thank you for watching